Hello, welcome to Sarah Sweets. This message is for Virgo for the month of March 2021. This is the Release the Blockage reading. Please check your sun, your moon, and your rising sign for clearer messages. If you do not find your messages there, feel free to check out another channel. Please like, share, subscribe, comment below. Let me know how these videos are resonating for you. So, we're going to be looking at your current situation, what your blockage is, the issue from the past that are causing the blockage, and what action to take to release this block for the month of March 2021. Virgo. So with unconditional love and guidance for the month of March 2021, what is the message for Virgo? The current situation. 5 of Cups reverse. Letting go and releasing past hurts and pains and sadnesses. The block. The Lovers. Making a choice in terms of relationship. Needing to make a choice or having made a choice to overcome the sadness. The issue from the past causing the block. Some sort of action that was taken, a new beginning. And the action you need to take to release this block. Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. We have the Hermit in reverse, the King of Swords, the Wheel, or the World, the World, Sun in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and the Knight of Wands with the Chariot in reverse. So, during this time, currently, you're overcoming the sadnesses of the past. You're seeing the opportunities for new love and connection. This is a general reading, may or may not resonate with everybody. Can deal with any part of your life. Financial, spiritual, mental, emotional, what have you. I'm seeing relationship with the Two of Cups or the Lovers. What I'm also seeing is that you may have gotten clear on some things when it comes to your happiness, what it is that's going to make you happy, and whether or not you can move forward in this situation. You may have been enthusiastic about this relationship at one point, but you lack some sort of direction or lack the ability to turn things in your favor when it comes to what it is that you want moving forward. So whatever it is that will make you happy about this situation, what will complete a cycle for you, you're reflecting on that during this time. You may not be as nurturing or caring or giving in a situation anymore because you're getting clear on something not making you happy. So in that past, you may have had to take some sort of action to cut a situation out, or just take some sort of action to start new and move forward. You've been through a lot of battles in this situation, and your current issue now is you realizing and seeing that there are new opportunities for you to connect with different people, and you're really evaluating these situations, these people, and what they're bringing to the table in terms of relationship or connection or abundance or what have you. You're enthusiastic about this new start, but like I said, you're lacking the sense of direction. With the Chariot being in reverse, there's some sort of injustice here. We have injustice, justice card in reverse beneath the Chariot, seeing that you may have gotten derailed in some sort of way due to some sort of unfair situation. You may be tired of having to fight with this person or fight in terms of what it is that you want or what will make you happy. And you're getting clear, like I said, and cutting out this indecisive behavior of other people or yourself even when it comes to what it is you truly want. But there is some enthusiasm about ending a cycle. You may not be happy about having to draw back your energy from this situation, or someone may have drawn back their energy from you, which confuse things a bit. But Now that you are seeing this happen, you recognizing the unfairness in the situation, that you're not getting something that is balanced and connected the way you want, and you're overcoming the sadness of that. You realize that there's some sort of action you need to take in order to rectify the situation and bring it to an end. We have the Nine of Rods here in reverse in terms of what you should take, the actions you should take to release the block. You may be deciding not to fight against the current of the situation. So what I'm saying is you might decide to let things flow or let things go as they may. Whatever injustices you face, whatever consequences come with the situation, you may be deciding just not to deal with the situation at all, not to invest your time, of money, effort, or energy. If someone wants to do something, you're not going to be the catalyst for, or you're not going to invest your finances, your energy, your emotions into the situation because it's not going to make you happy. So this is about your choices. So your block this month is the Lovers, a relationship, a connection, a choice in loving or not loving a particular individual, or not receiving the love in which you wish to receive in this relationship situation or what have you, or not receiving the recognition. Someone has to make a choice. Someone always has to make a choice, but because everybody has choices to make when it comes to, whether or not they're going to be fair in a situation or whether or not they're going to continue to move forward and fight for a situation. I feel like with the Nine of Wands being here, the action you're taking is you're not investing any action towards this situation in order to be happy. You're realizing that maybe not putting so much effort, breaking your back and your neck and everything else to make other people happy is not what's leading you in the right direction. So with the Chariot being in reverse, like I said, this is about someone lacking direction. But the only reason why things aren't going according to plan is because there's some unfairness here. Whether this is unfairness on your part, where you're not investing properly, or someone else isn't investing properly. But in the past, you decided to take some sort of action and start new. And you're deciding not to fight the situation anymore. Whatever the outcome is going to be, it's going to be. And you're very enthusiastic about this because, like I said, you got clear on what doesn't make you happy. So you're willing to cut some things out with the King of Swords. You're being logical about, what's going to really make you happy in terms of what you're investing and what you're getting out of that investment. Five of Cups. Why is the Five of Cups in reverse? What's the message for Five of Cups reverse? My income is increasing. I begin now today to open myself up to ever increasing prosperity, making room, releasing that sadness in order to make room for something new. That's what I'm getting with that. And like I said, this is a general, so it can pertain to any situation. Your finances, you may be letting go of a job situation. You can't connect with the people. You can't connect the dots when it comes to your income. So you're trying to make connections with people that bring prosperity. So now that you're recognizing and accepting the situation for what it is, you took some sort of action in the past and said, I'm going to accept this situation for what it is. And now you're looking for things that are going to increase you emotionally, financially, spiritually, and in relationship. The Lovers as a block. Freedom is my divine right. Freedom of choice is what I'm getting. I am free to think wonderful thoughts. I move beyond the past limitations into freedom. I am now becoming all that I am created to be. You have a choice in who you love and who you don't love, who you invest your time, effort, and energy into. I think that's the decision you made to start a new way of thinking, a new way to produce the growth that you want. Issue from the past that caused the block was you listening to your body's messages. My body is always working toward optimum health. My body wants to be whole and healthy. I cooperate and become healthy, whole, and complete. So you realize you are healthy, whole, and complete on your own, and that wholeness and that completeness comes with you taking definitive action towards starting something new. The action you take to move forward. It is safe to look within. As I move through the layers of other people's opinions and belief, I see within myself a magnificent being, wise and beautiful. I love what I see in me. So this is about you putting forth the action towards the things that make you happy. You are not fighting against the current, like I said before. You're not going to invest your time, effort, and energy into situations that don't make you happy. So during this time, this is about you going within. The actions you take are the actions that are for your benefit during this time. Seeing the best in yourself. Seeing the best outcomes for yourself. Not allowing the opinions, beliefs, outlook on life of other people to sway you in any kind of way and cause your sadness, cause you to go into a sad mode. You're able to draw back your energy with clarity about what makes you happy. That old cycle of being in your head, that old cycle of being in hermit mode and not being clear on what it is that you want is over. We have the world here underneath the hermit in reverse. You may have gone into hermit mode and drawn back your energy and got clear that this situation doesn't make me happy, this situation is not fair, and you're enthusiastic about it with the Page of Wands. I now create a wonderful new job. Like I said, this could be a job situation where you had to go within yourself and really get clear on if this is beneficial. Is this going to nurture me financially, mentally, emotionally, physically? Is this going to grow me in any kind of way? You're being logical about where you're spending your money, time, effort, and energy. You're ending an old cycle, as I said before, an old way of thinking, an old way of being, an old way of investing yourself and wasting time, effort, energy, and money and nurturing people in situations that did not make you happy. So you found a new job, a new place, a new situation. I am totally open and receptive to a wonderful new position, using my creative talents and abilities, working for and with people I love in a wonderful location and making good money. So yeah, you're being logical about your finances. You're being logical about your spending habits. You're being logical about the time and effort and, like I said, the energy you're putting into things. You're not throwing your energy around all willy-nilly. People may be very passionate about you, but in order to overcome the sadnesses you've experienced, you realize not to give yourself away so easily to unfair situations, to unbalanced situations, people or situations that have no sense of direction. We have Page energy here. Then we have Cancer energy, Libra, Taurus. This is for Virgo. So this is your energy. But you know that there's some sort of unfairness that's been dealt out to you and you're not willing to put forth the effort into the situation anymore. At the bottom of the deck we have I am at peace with my age. Each age has its own special joys and experiences. I am always the perfect age for where I am in life. There is a season for everything. A time to act, a time to draw back, a time to give, a time to receive. You're clear, King of Swords. That it's time for you to draw back on a situation in order to end a cycle. Because there was something that was disappointing, unfair, like someone, something, whatever, it lacked a sense of direction. It brought confusion and a lack of direction. You may even say this reading is lacking direction. That's cool, but at the end of the day, This is about your actions with the Page of Wands. You being enthusiastic and happy about the places you're going, the people you're meeting, the things that you're doing. And you're ending a cycle. Whether you want the cycle to end or not, this cycle is ending with the World card, because there's something about it that's not emotionally fulfilling with the Sun being in reverse. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck, but you're going to realize if you haven't, with clarity, that drawing your energy back is what's going to bring you that happiness. Not having to worry about other people's opinions, thoughts, and feelings about what you do, where you do it, and how you do it is freedom. Free to think wonderful thoughts, free to move past beyond other people's limitations, increasing your prosperity, not spending unnecessary finances on things that don't mean anything, using your talents and abilities to grow and change your environment, being at peace with who you are, no matter what age you are. That is what's helping you to overcome this block this month, or will help you to overcome the block in relationship. When you get clear on what you want and what's going to make you happy. When you free yourself from worrying about what other people think or feel about the actions you take or don't take. Ownership. You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them all as lessons. So whatever past action you took responsibility for your own life. It's time for you to take responsibility for your own life in your current situation. Not allowing sadness to overtake you. You're blocked. This relationship or situation may be blocking the way you think about yourself, or block the way you think about moving forward towards the future and gaining a sense of success in relationship, the choices that you're making. So in order to be free to do what it is that you really truly want, you're going to have to release yourself from those thoughts, those people, those limitations that you place on yourself or others are placing on you. With that, we have cooperation. In your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value. There was no mistakes made, is what that's saying to me. Whatever's blocking you right now, it's not by mistake. Whatever's keeping you from moving forward, it's not by mistake. It's a lesson for you to learn and take responsibility in your part that you're adding to this situation. Excuse me. What's holding you back, or the issue from the past. Detachment. You are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideas of love. Taking responsibility may require you to detach from past situations, people, and places. Stop cooperating with people and take responsibility for the things that are happening. No blame is being to be placed on anyone else if you decide to participate in situations that aren't good for you. And I'm sorry to say, if you participate in a situation that isn't good for you knowingly, this puts you in a position where you are asking for whatever it is that you're receiving out of this situation. So in the past, you may have had to take some sort of action to detach from a person, place, or thing, whether this is a relationship, a job situation, or what have you. But your body is giving you messages letting you know whether or not these actions are good for you. Whether this is over drinking, over spending, over sexing, whatever it is. You had to detach. That is the issue from the past that caused the blockage. The need to detach from some sort of action that you're taking. The action to take to move forward or to release this block is to stop investing your time, effort, and energy. Move through the opinions of others. It doesn't matter what other people say about what you do or don't do. Being clear within yourself what it is you want to manifest. Knowing that you are wise, you are beautiful, you have the answers within you already to create the life you want. Commitment. Commitment. You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your every being. You being committed to what it is you want moving forward. once you take the action or have taken the action in the past, stay committed to the path that you're on. Don't fight the lessons. Don't fight the losses. This is what I'm getting for at the same time too. Don't fight that something is a loss. If something is a loss and you have to let it go, let it go. Take responsibility enough not to hold on to a situation and continue to cooperate in situations that you know you should detach from. It's about you creating a new job situation, creating a new life for yourself, not investing yourself in nurturing something or someone who is harsh or a situation that is harsh on you emotionally. Ending that old cycle of being stuck in your head, gaining some sort of logic about your finances and what's happening in this situation. Is someone using you for your money? Is that the action you need to detach from? Allowing someone to come in and you cooperate with the relationship and a commitment where no one's taking responsibility for the finances, or someone's not taking responsibility for their part and why something is breaking down or not moving forward with the Chariot. Some injustice someone isn't willing to fess up to. This is about taking responsibility in what you cooperate in and what you don't commit yourself to and what you detach yourself from. Virtue. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. So just by you deciding, getting clear in your mind where you're going to invest, where you're not going to invest, that allows other people to make a choice, whether they're going to fall in line with and take responsibility for their part or not. But regardless of what they choose, you take responsibility for what direction you're going in. This is about your virtue, what you believe in. The actions you take is going to encourage other people to grow up or to fall off, depending on where they are in their path. So whatever injustices you are facing, be enthusiastic about making a choice to commit to what it is that you want moving forward. If you're going to be, I say this one, if you're going to be a bad person and you're going to do all these negative things, be committed to that. Like, seriously, be committed to that. If you're going to be a good person, be committed to that. But don't be lukewarm in the middle, where nobody knows what you really want. Nobody knows what you really want to do or how you're going to do it. Or, it leaves space for you to fail or not be, it keeps you stagnant. So you decide and take responsibility and take ownership of where you cooperate and where you detach. Are your virtues being compromised? Is your finances being compromised? That's what I'm seeing with that. That your finances may be compromised by some sort of action if you do not detach and get clear on what makes you happy. Too many hands in the pot is what I'm getting with that. At the bottom of the deck, we have harmony. You are able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. Harmony is possible once you come to a place of acceptance that something isn't right for you, or someone else coming to this acceptance that you need to take this action to detach and no longer communicate or no longer invest in a situation in this cycle so that you can be happy, so that both parties can be happy. Because I'm a firm believer, if one person in a relationship is happy and the other person isn't, that there's a problem. Somebody needs to fix something somewhere. So take responsibility for your part. Your partner could be as happy as they want to be, but you're not. You may have to make that detachment. So we have boundaries. Boundaries. I stand my ground. I stand my ground where and when I need to. I recognize that my path is just as valid as other people's, or my truth is just as valid as other people's truths, and assert myself appropriately. I trust in and expect positive outcome and have the strength and kindness needed to enable me to stand my ground. Boundaries, setting boundaries for yourself. Like I said, you might decide to draw back your energy from a situation, person, place, or thing because it's unfair. Someone lacks a direction, although they are enthusiastic with the Page of Wands or the Knight of Wands. They come in and out, they come and go. Oh, that's the issue too. They're coming and going. So it's not consistent. Someone is inconsistent, which makes for an unhappy situation. And you're going to have to set boundaries on, you know, letting people know they can't come in and out of your life the way they feel like it or when they feel like it. For passion, even. Someone coming just for sex is what I'm getting. Sex and money. Unfair situations. A lack of direction. Unable to move forward victoriously. Something or someone is holding someone back. Boundaries. Stand your ground in that situation. Don't allow for this injustice. Don't invest in something that's unfair to you. Creativity. I flow. I am free to play, free to love, laugh, and experiment. I am free to experience, to create, and to manifest. I am free to be myself. I allow my creative potential to flow through me in all of its glory and magnificence. I flow. Creativity. Truth. It is safe for me to align with and express my higher truth and wisdom, knowing. Truth, wisdom, and knowing. I allow others to hold a different perspective to me and know that there is enough space in the universe for all of our truths, including my own. I am honest with myself and hear the resonance of truth in my words. So this is about you coming up with creative ways to set boundaries. So let's see what's at the bottom. Free will. Yes, free will. I recognize that I always have a choice and free will in any given situation. As I face my life lessons and learn from my experiences, I realize that there is never a wrong decision. I trust the decisions that I make and choose forgiveness and expansion over fear and lack every time. I always have a choice. So you always have a choice. You're taking responsibility currently in your current situation. We have ownership. Taking responsibility for your own happiness, your own prosperity. Your block is you cooperating with love relationships and allowing other people's thoughts and opinions to sway you. This is about you setting boundaries when it comes to that, to what it is that makes you creative. The creative ideas you have, situations you put yourself in, you know the truth of those situations. It doesn't take for someone else to come in and tell you what to do or who to be and who not to be, or what's fair or unfair for you. You know what's fair and what's unfair in a situation. So it's not that you don't know and that you're not clear on it. This is about you not nurturing the ideas of other people and setting yourself back from being able to achieve your goals based on what someone else wants. It's about you committing to yourself to that you always have a choice of whether you want to fight this battle or not. When and where and how it happens is up to you. You may even get lost in a situation. This is driving somewhere. Someone gets lost. But anyway, this is about you making a good commitment to yourself and what it is that you want. You want to be single and you want to date multiple people. That's on you. That's your choice. Now, it may not seem fair to someone else, and that's fine. But what I also say is if you're going to do that as well when it comes to a relationship, because we do have the Two of Cups or the Lovers here, about choices, making the right choice. Give other people the opportunity. Give other people the option as to whether they want to participate in a situation or not. Don't put people in secret situations where they don't know what's going on. That's what I'm getting to with the injustice card. Someone coming in and out of your life or you going in and out of someone else's life because you know it's not going anywhere. They know it's not going anywhere. Don't take a situation, person, place, or thing for granted. You may even fall in love with a particular individual, and that's the block that's keeping you from moving forward on your plan to commit to something else. So this is about you choosing wisely when it comes to who you cooperate with in relationships. Now, if it's not you that wants to be single, or if it's not you who's, in that specific scenario, what have you, it could be a partner, a job situation. In terms of a job situation, you could be wanting to do one particular thing in your job situation, but your boss has another idea of it, or they have a whole nother direction they're going. So whatever input or situations you're putting action towards, it's not going to go through until you come to some sort of agreement, so where both of you can compromise. But everyone has a free will choice as to what they do. You can stay in this job and cooperate with what the boss says, or you can speak your truth, set some boundaries, and um, create your own wonderful new job, your own business, and implement your own ideas elsewhere by detaching from that situation and taking responsibility of making a commitment to push forward in spite of the unfairness of the past with this boss or person, place, or thing. So I hope these messages were helpful. Please like, share, subscribe, comment below. Until next time.